5 fascinating facts about the Wild West. Did you know that when the famous outlaw Jesse James died, a shocking mystery puzzled many people for years? We will uncover the mystery about it at the end of this video. But first, here are the fascinating facts on our list. Billy the Kid, left-handed? Contrary to what many people believed, the notorious outlaw Billy the Kid was not left-handed. He was known for being left-handed because there was an image of him wearing a gun belt on his left side. However, it was later proven untrue when experts discovered that the tintype picture of him was actually inversed. There, he was holding a Winchester rifle with a loading gate on the left, suggesting that he was right-handed instead. An unusual practice. You would be surprised that it was custom for the Wild West citizen to take pictures of a dead outlaw in order to convince people that a notorious criminal was killed. They often would immediately take images of their dead bodies for legal purposes. Also, they did that so sheriffs would give the bounty to whoever managed to kill the wanted outlaw. Later, they would release those photos to the public so the townspeople would see them dead and would be assured of their safety. Camels in the Old West. Also, back in those days, camels once inhabited the hot and outspread deserts of Texas. It happened when an established law allowed the army to import over 60 camels as baggage carriers from the Middle East. Despite having qualities incompatible for survival, they roamed the desert and impressively lived for years. However, after the Civil War, they were auctioned and was bought by circuses. It was unsure what these camels experienced at that time, but some escaped or were abandoned back in the wild. Sadly, their whereabouts were unclear and were last seen in 1941. Fearsome express agents. During the time of the Old West, marshals and sheriffs were known for being the last people to mess with if you're an outlaw. But far from what was expected, aside from them, express agents were also fearsome and dreadful when it came to confronting outlaws. At that time, bank and train robberies were profitable businesses for criminals. That's why trains have express agents to safeguard the cash wagons and their passengers. Equipped with high-caliber guns, they fought fearlessly. Just like their foes, they were never intimidated, even with the deadliest encounters. Jesse James' troubled burial mystery. When the famous outlaw Jesse James died, a mind-boggling mystery became widespread. During his funeral, he was honored by his friends and even his foes, and soon afterward, his family gave him the proper burial he deserved. People say that his grave was located in Kearney Cemetery since many had witnessed his actual funeral and burial. However, after some time, it became the talk of the town that James actually had 2 graves. It was because a man named Frank Dalton was granted permission by the court to use Jesse's name in his burial site in Texas. But later on, it was confirmed through a DNA test that the real Jesse James was indeed in Kearney. But his legacy also lived in Granbury. You have discovered the amazing facts about the Old West, so you really need to check this out. Click this and discover the amazing real-life story of Billy the Kid.